Janine Scott leads all time at Case in handouts. Scott totaled 364.
And Ashley's got, or Evie's got, yeah.
Erica there.
Erica's got 360 now.
Three in the first half puts her at 360, passing Tondo.
It just so happens that Ashley is sitting behind us now, so we're going to ask Ed to share his headset, take his headset off with Ashley Tondo. She's going to join us for the beginning of the second half.
There you go.
Case is up 23-15. This will be their first offensive possession of the second half. Ashley's got her headsets on. Ashley, welcome to the broadcast.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us. We've noticed that you're here a lot, and I think that that's a pretty neat thing to sit and watch Evie Iacano and Erica Felice, two of your former teammates, finish out their careers as seniors. And Ashley, when you were here from 2006 all the way to 2010, you put up some great offensive numbers. You finished as the school's third all-time leading scorer and the school's second all-time leading assist playmaker. And now you're here watching Evie and Erica surpass you. How do you feel about that?
It's actually great. I've watched them mature from their freshman year until now, and honestly, I wouldn't expect anything else than the numbers that they're putting up now.
They've taken a timeout. So we'll take this time to talk to you if you got got a second. First of all, let's tell us what you're doing right now.
In my life.
Yep, in your life, yeah.
Well, I'm back in nursing school.
Right.
My ultimate goal is to do anesthesia. So I'm working towards that right now.
And is your nursing school here at Case?
It's actually at Kent State.
At Kent State.
Mm-hmm.
And how much more of that do you have before
I graduate in May.
Graduate in May?
Yep, and I'll look for a job, hopefully work somewhere in Cleveland, maybe the clinic, UH.
When you were here at Case, did you do any type of internships with the clinic or with UH? Do you have experience there?
Not while I was at Case, but so far through nursing, I've had clinicals at both sites. So
it's a great place to go to school, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, it served you well. You look at your career total. You had 1,183 points, 358 assists. You did that as one player. Evie and Erica obviously are two, a shooting guard and a point guard, and both of them have reached those totals. But for you, Ashley, really to do both as one player, that kind of speaks of the the complete type of player that you were at Case. Were you that type of player out of McDonald High School, or were you just a scorer? Did you develop while you were here, or were you both?
I think all around. My main goal throughout high school and college was just to go out and play my best and hustle, and the numbers and everything else just followed. It was never just to be a scorer or just to be a passer or rebounder. It was the complete game. But I think that definitely developed for me as I moved into college.
Can you give me an Evie or an Erica story from? They were freshmen when you were a senior.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yep.
When you were a freshman, you started in 6 games out of 25 over your career. You started in 76. They were kind of a similar freshman as you, as I remember. They played a lot as freshmen, didn't start a lot, but they played an awful lot. Any freshman anecdotes that you'd like to share on those two as they're now seniors? Maybe I should have given you a heads up on that so you could have thought of something. Think about it for a second. As Felice gets a steal right in front of the bench, she yelled for a timeout as she was halfway in the air. Erica was almost in your lap now, Ashley, on that particular play. But if you look at what you did, you averaged. I look at the numbers. You averaged 32, 35 minutes per game. That's exactly what these two are doing. 34 and 36. Right. You want your guard out there. They're going to miss these two, aren't they?
They definitely will.
Yeah, they're really going to.
It'll be hard to replace them. Their experience, the level of competition that they play at, their intensity. You can just tell the passion that both of them have for the game, and they go out every game, every practice, and give everything that they have.
Speaking of that, I jokingly said on the air a couple of weeks ago that I saw Erica smile for the first time in the 4 years that I've been doing these games while she has been playing. And You were kind of the same type of player. You didn't smile a whole lot when you were on the basketball floor. You smile now when I see you because I guess the pressures of college basketball are behind you, but do you have to have that type of, you know, game face or attitude when you're out there playing to be successful? I think Erica would rip your head off and, you know, scream down your throat before she'd say hello to you. That's just the kind of player she seems to be. Haven't gotten to know her personally, but it's effective for her. And you always had a scowl on your face, too.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
I think it's just, you know, you try to maybe put your game face on. You try to have fun while you're doing it and enjoy your time with your teammates because, you know, it goes fast. But you know, I think it's just that game face mentality. You go out there and you want to work hard, and not that you want to intimidate people, but you have to have a confidence to you.
Well, it's not easy to play in the University Athletic Association either, is it?
No.
If you have NYU, and back when you were playing, Janice Quinn was the coach at NYU, and that was a different type of program. Those were big, nasty,
scary girls.
Yeah,
talk about intimidating.
Yeah. And then Wash U, with the success that they always had, you know, it's not easy being a player in this conference. So for you to be able to what you did statistically, and for Evie and Erica to be able to do it, it's a compliment to them. It's a compliment to you. It was a pleasure watching you for 4 years.
Thanks.
I don't want to. You're here with you know, with friends to watch the game, so we don't want to dominate your time, but we really enjoy you stopping by. I think it's neat that you come and watch these young ladies who you played with still play. Here's Felice on the break to Evie Iacano, and wouldn't it be fitting if those two wrapped off a? I was going to send you off with an Felice pass to Iacano for a point, but they blew it. Yeah, they had to pass it off to Barrett Eppard, but. Thank you, Ashley Tondo. Good luck with the anesthesiology career.
Thank you.
Graduate in May, and then it's off to get a real job, right?
Right.
Dad waiting for you to finally make your own buck, right?
Yep. It's time to be a real person.
Time to be responsible. Ashley Tondo, thanks very much for joining us. We'll see you soon. Ashley Tondo, one of the greats here at Case over the years in women's college basketball, stopping by courtside and joining us. Spartans up 27-16. We're about 3 minutes gone in this second half. Case trying to improve to 15-7 on the year, 7-4 overall. Barrett Eppard with some nice defense inside, although they may get Barrett for a foul. Foul's going to go on Felice. That is Erica's first. Casey Dean with her first points of the afternoon. Ed, it was a pleasure to have Ashley on. I mean, I know you enjoyed watching her play as much as I did. I joked with her that she played with the same scowl that Erica Felice and Evie Iacano play with. They certainly had success with it. This is Rodriguez with the basketball. Ball faking the drive. Layup was missed by Samantha Mancinelli. Here comes Iacano the other way to Felice. This time it rolls a reverse. Erica Felice with 5 and Iacano with the assist. Higginbottom with a shot. Miles gets tied up on the rebound. It's going to be a jump ball. Case will keep it. Aaron Reynolds checks in for the Spartans. 2 players in for Brandeis. Hannah Kane is back in, along with Nicolina Vitale.
It's hard to believe that Tondo's been off the floor for 3 full seasons now.
She's at Kent State studying nursing. She wants to be an anesthesiologist. She graduates in May. Well, this is a great region to be in if you want to work in healthcare. Case, a great school to go to for her undergrad. 3's in the air. It's missed short. And there's a Fight for the ball on the floor. Carol Simon is up again, wondering where the foul is. Here comes Iacono the other way.
Well, we've talked about the Cleveland Clinic and University Hospital, and Tondo being down in Kent near the Akron area. Akron Children's Hospital, also nationally known. Hannah Kane charging there.
And Nicolina Vitale just missed a wide open layup. That is Kane's third. Barrett Eppard will check out. And checking back in for Case is Laura Mummy off the bench. Mummy had 2 points in the opening half. Off the bench is Nikki Lascaris for Brandeis. She'll check in moments. The next whistle or stoppage in play. Felice now how many assists away from the school record, Ed?
I believe she has another one here in the half, so she's 3 from tying Janine Scott. So sits at 361 in her career.
With 14:50 left in this game, she could realistically get it this afternoon as we sit here. Whistle and a foul inside. Foul's going to go against
Laura Mummy, I believe.
Mummy with her first foul. Shot off the inbound miss, but Case can't grab it as it goes out of bounds, so Brandeis will keep it. You know, one of the things, one of the blessings of sitting courtside is you really get to hear how both coaches work the officials. Carol Simon is beside herself on the lack of fouls. And as soon as a foul was called on Case, to Simon's pleasure, Coach Reimer was asking the official, hey, if my player is in this type of position, how can she get a foul called on her? So to be an official at any level, Ed, I think is one of the roughest jobs going.
I've done it.
Please no one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you umpire baseball in the summertime.
Yep, I did the baseball and the softball for a long time.
Nice defense by Mummy, creates that air ball, and Felice will let it go out of bounds, so Case will get it.
The best part about that job is not being noticed. If you're not noticed, then obviously you're in a situation where things are going as expected by both coaches.
Mummy with a handoff to Orcutt, and stepping up and drawing the blocking foul is Nicolina Vitale. That is her first. It's a shot at Brooke Orcutt. Orcutt, the sophomore out of Colorado. Beautiful feed on the inbounds.
That's from Felice.
Evie's got 11. Did he just say 3 more she needs?
3 to tie.
3 to tie, 4 to become the all-time leading assist playmaker in the history of Case women's basketball. Iacono with a long tip. Evie on the break. Lays it up, left-handed.
And Laura Mummy will get called for the knock on the arm.
Mummy's second foul. Off the bench, checking in for Brandeis will be Courtney Ness from Norwich, Vermont, Hanover High School. Ness, a 6-foot senior. One of those players, Ed, that averages around 3 points. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of the six of the 8 girls that come off the bench, they're averaging either 3, 4, or 5 points. They're all the same type of player. Ball kept active. Vitale with it, with Mummy all over her. Vitale puts up a shot, missed it. Ness kept it alive. And then we've got a push inside on Brandeis. Brandeis is on Vitale. She cleared out. That's her second.
And the judges slowly walk to the other end of the floor.
This is Felice with it. She'll bring it down, set it up. She is 3 assists from tying the school record. Inside to Aaron Reynolds from Mummy. She got the basket. And she'll go to the line looking for a three-point play.
Boy, Reynolds really muscled that one in, Ron. She spun through the double team, kept the ball above her head, got it up off the glass for the bucket and won.
Samantha Mancinelli will pick up the foul. Reynolds with her first basket of the afternoon. Aaron off the bench averaging 4 points, 2 rebounds. You know, I was talking to Coach Reimer, who, when she started at point guard for Lycoming College in Pennsylvania. She finishes the school's second all-time leader in assists. She was a 3-year starter, a 2-year captain, a great leader at her school. And I asked her about Felice and what it means to approach a record like that. And Jen Reimer would know because she lived it as a college player. And she always looked at it like she wouldn't be able to be in that position if she didn't have great teammates, people who when they got the passes could finish the play and score. And Erica has certainly had those types of teammates here, and one of which just scored, Evie Iacano, and Erin Hollinger was another one, who if Erica gives her the ball in space and in the right place, you know, position-wise, that's another great thing about a point guard. They know where their teammates want the ball when they receive it.
Yeah, and how they want to get it, whether or not they want to get it flowing to the hoop, or if they want to catch it on a drop pass, or they prefer something that comes straight at them from the chest. And there's Erica Felice right there. Officially stands at 361 assists in her career. This is game 97 for Erica. Started and has played in all 97 games she has been eligible to play for here at Case.
Orcutt quickly back on defense, stopped the break for Case. 3 for the judges. That one hit the top of the backboard.
She'll be one of only a handful of players, Ron, that will have played in 100 games for the Spartans.
This is Eppert. Spin, missed it. Ball's loose, Felice comes up with it. 11 minutes left in this game. Brandeis has just 19 points so far. That's Eppert. She'll miss it short. Boy, they're just not hustling. Brandeis is getting out-hustled right now, and if you're Carol Simon, that's got to upset you just as much as anything that she may think the referees have done to her this afternoon.
Right, because losing you can teach technique to improve, but if the attitude there or the effort is not there, that's probably most displeasing from the coaching side.
Shot short. Brandeis in the season shoots 36% from the field. They are shooting what this afternoon?
Oh, they were at 18% in the first half, and I have not seen a stat sheet come out recently, but it can't get any better.
Iacano with a long 3.
And we've played 10 minutes here in the second half, Ron, and Brandeis has just 4 points.
Shot missed. Here comes Eppert the other way. This has turned into a playground-type basketball game right now. Just up and down the floor, lots of turnovers, bad shots, and fouls.
Yeah, this is maybe more suited for the Veal Center than Horsburgh Gymnasium.
Foul's going to go against Angela Miller. That is her first. Timeout on the floor. We'll take 1-2 as Case heads to their bench. Spartans are up 36-19. We're inside 10 minutes to play.
Intercontinental Suites has been transformed into much more than a hotel. It is the center of wellness and tranquility, featuring renovated suites, an expanded fitness center, and pure rooms for guests requiring the most allergen-resistant rooms on the market. C2, our Mediterranean-style restaurant and bar, accentuates the ambiance of relaxation and rejuvenation. Chef Omar Jones has designed a menu full of fresh, locally grown herbs and vegetables, along with a flavorful cuisine inspired by the beneficial Mediterranean diet. Call the Intercontinental today at 216-707-4300 or visit us at hotelsclevelandclinic.com or on Facebook.
This year, Qdoba will cater like 10,000 parties.
Where? When? I'm there.
Well, these parties are hypothetical. I was just talking about Qdoba catering. Hot taco bars with fire-grilled chicken and marinated steak, flour tortillas and taco shells. You'll also get their hand-smashed guacamole, cheese, sour cream, lettuce, and salsa. They'll deliver to your home or office, and they'll even set it up.
Can I bring a guest?
Oh, boy. Visit Qdoba.com today for more information about Qdoba catering. Qdoba Mexican Grill. More to explore.
And as we look down at Horsburgh Gymnasium, we are seeing a, I'm not sure how to put it, a defensive showcase or just maybe just an afternoon of bad shooting. But if you look at what Case has done season long, they held Wellesley out of Delaware to 39 points way back in November. And then in conference play, they held Chicago to 41 points here on Throwback Weekend. They're on pace with Brandeis only scoring 19 with 9 minutes left to set a new time, a season-long mark defensively, and Brandeis's shooting has certainly helped.
You mentioned the first half. They were 6 of 32. They shot 19% from the floor, and you were wondering what they were in the second half. Well, they may have set a school record for futility. They are 1 for 16 from the floor in the second half. They are shooting 6% from the floor. For the game, they are 7 of 48. And now have committed 17 turnovers. So they are 7 of 48 from the floor for 14% and have committed 17 turnovers on top of that.
This is Eppard with it. Felice gets it. Erica to Mummy. She's already hit, or Moeller, she's already hit 1-3. Look at that. Evie Iacano inside gets that rebound. And the ball gets knocked out of bounds off Evie's hand, but love watching Evie Iacano get inside for rebounds. She averages 5 per game. That is tied for second on the team. Emily Moeller at 6'2" also averages 5 rebounds per game. 14%. Moeller with a block. Emily's going to get tied up. Tips it to Iacano, and Evie will get out of there.
Somebody
not before she gets fouled.
Block. Yep. Exactly. You can get a shot of Evie Iacano's knees just from today.
She's beat up. Well, her shoulder's got scrapes on it, her left shoulder, and then on her left tricep and elbow, she's got bruises. Now, those bruises have been there for a while.
Yeah, we saw those bruises from Friday night, but her knees show signs of a lot of time played on the floor.
Evie looks like she's got a night job doing Ultimate Fighting or something. Iacano makes them both. She's got 15 from the foul line this afternoon. She is 7 of 8.
And the Case is double up on Brandeis, 38-19.
Another miss. Ball kept alive, though, by Hannah Kane. Kane has done a nice job of hustling this afternoon. She has been hard to contain. Eppard gets it stolen by Vitale. And Nicolina gets her first basket. Quickly down the floor, it's Eppard, and she's fouled. That's Samantha Anderson with her second. 8th team foul. It's a shooting foul. Eppard will be at the line. She'll shoot 2. Eppard, a 60% free throw shooter on the season.
Nice high arcing shot there, Ron.
Eppard hit the floor, but the foul is going to go on Barrett. Julie Mooney's going to check in, along with Aaron Reynolds. Icona will take a seat.
Here comes Epper to the bench as well.
That's Kane for 3. Felice with the rebound. Felice down to Julie Mooney. Mooney got her shot blocked by Vitale. Here comes Kane the other way. Felice picks up the defense. Tipped by Marissa Miles. Knocked out of bounds. Or cuts back in. Mooney will take a seat. Or cuts in with 5 points off the bench all in the first half. Kane almost gets it stripped from Felice. Stepping into a double team, but splitting it with Samantha Anderson. Anderson's got 4. Leads back to 16 for Case. 7 minutes left to play. Spartans 7 minutes away from their 7th win in conference and their 15th win overall.
And a clean sweep weekend should the women hold on here.
Moeller wide open. Miscommunication inside on a switch, and Orcutt found her teammate Emily Moeller.
It's been a long time, Ron, since we've been able to say that, where both the men's and women's teams have won games on Friday and Sunday afternoon.
6:35 left. Spartans up 18. We'll be back after this break.
Cleveland Marriott downtown at Key Center offers the versatility and reliability to meet your unique travel and meeting needs. From smart spaces to practical amenities to world-class service, our flagship hotel will deliver the quality experience you expect, backed by the Marriott name you trust. At Cleveland Marriott, we have one goal: to serve you better. Book your special Case Western Reserve rate by visiting us at clevelandmarriottdowntown.com and entering promotional code C0N.
Attending a Spartan athletic event and looking for a convenient and upscale hotel to accommodate your stay? Then look no further than the Doubletree by Hilton Cleveland downtown Lakeside. Just minutes away from campus at 1111 Lakeside Avenue, the hotel features a state-of-the-art fitness center, Stadium 3 bar and grill, attached parking, heated indoor pool, free wireless internet, complimentary shuttle service, and a warm Doubletree cookie upon checking in. Call 216-241-5100 to receive a discounted rate of just $99 for the 2013 season. The Doubletree by Hilton Cleveland downtown Lakeside, a proud sponsor of Spartan Athletics.
In the last 6 years, as Case approaches their 15th win this season, a year ago they had 15, in 2011 they had 13, 2010 they had 13, and 2009 they had 10, so that's 66 wins in the last 5 seasons here at Case. Historically, in the 42 years of the program, they had 344. So when you look at it how it's been and what it is right now, the job that Jen Reimer has done here has been outstanding.
Yeah, Coach Hughes had that one little stint there in the early 2000s.
Well, there's the one lone NCAA appearance in 2002. Kristen Hughes is now, I believe, the athletic director at Cleveland Heights High School.
Cleveland Heights High School, yes, she is. Locally here, just up the hill, maybe.
Yeah, literally. Yep.
Not 5 minutes away from campus. Coach Hughes now running the program over at Cleveland Heights High School.
Muller misses the free throw. The ball's loose on the floor. And Hannah Kane does a nice job of keeping it alive for Brandeis. Miles with the rebound on the Kane miss. There was talk on Friday, and I did not confirm with the, got a push against Brandeis. The officials, I believe, Ed, are really trying to make sure that this game stays under control. Vitale with her third foul, because it has been so chippy on the floor, but also on the sideline.
Yeah, from about the 4-minute mark in the first half, things started to.
That if allowed, it could, you know, somebody could get hurt.
We've seen
players will become as aggressive as you allow them to become. I've learned. Miles fights through his screen. Rodriguez with a wild shot. Rebound put back up. Air ball. Reynolds with the rebound. She'll get tied up immediately on the baseline. They're going to call a hold. Foul on
Casey Dean, I believe, will get called for the foul.
That is her fourth.
Now, to finish your thought, Ron, you were mentioning Friday night, and you were talking to some folks. You were learning on Friday night and we got interrupted.
Reynolds is going to shoot free throws. Aaron Reynolds is 2 of 4 so far this afternoon, all in the second half. She's got 4 points. So the sophomore from St. Louis makes them both. Ed?
That's it.
Goodness gracious, how did that go in?
It's going to count.
Samantha Mancinelli with a shot. Fouls on Aaron Reynolds.
The shot will count, and she'll get the chance for the three-point play.
And that is her season average, 3 points. She's got it. Inside 5 minutes to play, it's 44-26. Amanda Germer has entered the game for Case. She's tied up in the backcourt. This is Orcutt. She's got trouble. Case wants timeout, and Jen Reimer will get it. Case was approaching that 10-second mark in the backcourt, and Coach Reimer didn't want to give up the possession. We'll give up some air time. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. We're inside 5 minutes to go. Spartans are in control.
Intercontinental Suites has been transformed into much more than a hotel. It is the center of wellness and tranquility, featuring renovated suites, an expanded fitness center, and pure rooms for guests requiring the most allergen-resistant rooms on the market. C2, our Mediterranean-style restaurant and bar, accentuates the ambiance of relaxation and rejuvenation. Chef Omar Jones has designed a menu full of fresh, locally grown herbs and vegetables, along with a flavorful cuisine inspired by the beneficial Mediterranean diet. Call the Intercontinental today at 216-707-4300 or visit us at hotelsclevelandclinic.com or on Facebook.
This year, Qdoba will cater like 10,000 parties.
Where? When? I'm there.
Well, these parties are hypothetical. I was just talking about Qdoba catering. Hot taco bars with fire-grilled chicken and marinated steak, flour tortillas and taco shells. You'll also get their hand-smashed guacamole, cheese, sour cream, lettuce, and salsa. They'll deliver to your home or office, and they'll even set it up.
Can I bring a guest?
Oh, boy. Visit Qdoba.com today for more information about Qdoba catering. Qdoba Mexican Grill. More to explore.
Back on the floor for Case will be Reynolds, Germer, Orcutt, Mooney, and Marissa Miles. This is Germer in the backcourt. She'll hand it off to Orcutt, and this is sort of a look into the future as Evie Iacano and Erica I. Felice graduate. One of the real issues facing this Case women's team
is who's going to lead the backcourt.
Is that player on this roster? Is that player out there in the recruiting world somewhere? Will they find someone like Erica I. Felice and Evie Iacana to come in as freshmen, or Ashley Tondo, who we had on our broadcast today? Ashley did the same thing as a freshman. They need somebody like that. They need at least 1 or 2 players like that.
Yeah, that are comfortable holding the basketball and guiding the team.
They certainly have the other types of players here, with Reynolds and Eppard and Mummy and Orcutt.
And you've seen it too from Chelsea Steen off the bench. You've seen a little bit of her and her contributions.
That's Rodriguez, her second. This is Germer at the foul line. But I talked to Coach Reimer about that last week. Germer makes her first point of the afternoon. Rachel Beatty has checked in for Case. Rachel, a sophomore guard out of Hebron High School in Carrollton, Texas. And this is Rodriguez with the rebound. But you and I spent an awful lot of time today, Ed, talking about the success in the last 6 years of this program. And basketball teams are successful for lots of reasons, one of which that is very important is their play at guard. Girls or men or women who can handle the basketball and handle it against pressure, get the offense into a flow, get all their teammates involved, and it is maybe the most important position on the floor. And Case is really staring at a huge loss with Iacano and Ifelice ready to graduate.
Well, and it's something that maybe the coaching staff hasn't really had to think about for the better part of 3 seasons, as they've been confident about where they've been and who was going to be here. And now it's time maybe to focus on developing some of the younger talent on the roster into that position, or possibly going out and managing the recruiting lines and seeing what they can bring in next year. And maybe they find another Eric Ifelice or Evie Iacano to run that offense.
And I believe Nicolina, no, that'll be her 4th. Might be her 5th. That's her 5th. Nicolina Vitale has fouled out of the basketball game. The number of fouls in this game have been significant. At the line shooting for Case is Laura Mummy.
From Brandeis, officially it is their 21st team foul.
Mummy missed them both, but
Reynolds,
Case will keep it.
And Reynolds grabbed the rebound.
Ifelice will not set the assist record here at Horsburgh Gymnasium. That will happen most likely in Atlanta, Georgia, when they take on Emory next Friday. Rachel Beatty to the line. Rachel drew the foul. Angela Miller will get her 2nd foul. Lauren Elkin checks in, a junior forward out of Reisterstown, Maryland, Carver Center for Arts and Technology. She makes them both.
Chelsea Steen now in the ball game, and Steen will grab the rebound.
It's Steen in front of her teammates. Now it's Germer. Rachel Beatty with the basketball. Approaching the 2-minute mark. Mooney stripped. Germer fights for it. Ball still loose. Angela Miller comes up with it. And Case will come back on defense. Under 2 minutes to play. Spartans well on their way to their 15th win of the season. That'll tie their mark a year ago, 15 wins, and that was the first time in 10 years that Case had done something like that. Foul inside, it's on the Spartans. Foul will go against Laura Mummy, that's her third. Angela Miller will shoot 2 free throws. It's a good look at Angela. Angela Miller, a senior from Sicklerville, New Jersey. She went to Timber Creek High School. She sinks them both. Miller's got 4. Traveling with a basketball. But Chelsea did something you don't want to do, and that's bring the ball over the half-court line right to that corner, because suddenly you're defended by 4 angles. 2 defenders who trap you, but you can't go past half-court and you can't step on the sideline. So those serve as defenders as well, and she was just in trouble. Germer with a steal. Amanda Germer the other way, all the way, lays it up, missed it. And Angela Miller is going to go back to the line. She's got 6. She'll look for 7.
Basket by Angela Miller is good. Foul. Miller will shoot 1.
Drive back now, White. Here we go.
Just over a minute to play. Case trying to break the press. Chelsea Steen in front of the scorer's table. Now it's Mummy. Back to Germer. And a hand check foul against Brandeis. That foul's on Kaylee Marston. Marston's a freshman. Germer with 2 points, both from the foul line.
Sitting here at press row, Ron, they were going back through the media guide looking for the last time Case held an opponent to this few points. And with a minute to go, Brandeis has scored just 31. Now, Case only gave up 33 points in a game a year ago against Washington and Lee, a 59-33 win. But prior to that, you have to go back to the 94-95 season and a win over Denison, 66-32. Back in 1994-95, last time they gave up this few points. And
so 18 years ago.
And that's 32, and Brandeis is currently sitting at 31. They're still looking to see the last time it was less than 32.
Let's look at the Case huddle. Jen Reimer, you got a nice look at head coach Jennifer Reimer. Carol Simon called the timeout. Coaches will coach to the very last tick of the clock.
Well, Brandeis in the first half was 6 of 32. In the second half, they were 5 of 32 so far. So for the game, 11 of 64 shooting is Brandeis, 17%. Case shooting just 31% from the floor, and they're up by 18.
And that's going to save a lot of research right there. Shot by Nikki Lascaris gives them 33. This is Mummy inside. Chelsea Steen. 25 seconds. Mummy again on the block, went up, was fouled. Fouls on Julia Scanlon.
Brandeis has 27 personal fouls called against him today. They've committed 19 turnovers, although they have 50 rebounds.
Well, the scouting report that Coach Reimer gave me before the game, very physical team, likes to body up, rebounds like a monster. And that's exactly the team that we've seen.
Yeah, 50 rebounds. Case has 47 rebounds. And the two teams combined, Ron, are 2 of 29 from behind the arc.
Angela Miller has had a nice few minutes here. She's got 9 points. She'll look for 10 at the foul line.
And she leads the judges in shooting this afternoon. Her 9 points leads the way.
She's a perfect 4-4 from the foul line. Three seconds, and this one's going to end in the backcourt as Germer will tick it down. 50-36, your final.